The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization. Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now, this week during his Independence Day address to the nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi promised to return to Red Fort in 2024 to deliver yet another Independence Day address. Mr. Modi's message was very clear. The general elections 2024 for him and his team are a done deal, and he is super confident of winning a second consecutive term. So here is the question to be answered on this week's Straight Bat. Is Prime Minister Modi's confidence justified, or is he being arrogant when he boasts of another electoral big win or forecasts it already? Beyond the rhetoric, what is the reality? Is the NDA well ahead, or can the opposition India alliance pull off an upset? In my view, a general election is the sum of key state battles. So let me give you a state-by-state analysis of the key states that will decide 2024 and then offer you the most likely scenario. Number one, the state that everyone looks at, Uttar Pradesh. It's the banker state, as I call it, for the BJP. The fact is, the BJP has won 4 consecutive elections in UP, 2 Vidhan Sabha and 2 Lok Sabha. In 2019, they won 62 out of 80 seats in UP, even though there was a formidable SP and BSP alliance against it. This time, the BSP, at least for now, is saying it will go on its own, and therefore you might have an SP Congress and a Rashtriya Lok Dal RLD alliance. At the moment, I can't see the BJP declining sharply in Uttar Pradesh. Modi plus Yogi, the OBC factor as well, are the BJP's trump cards. And without making a mark in Uttar Pradesh, it's really difficult for the opposition to call the shots nationally. Net, BJP in pole position in Uttar Pradesh. Key state number 2 is Maharashtra, one of my home states. Here I call it a game on state. That's right. The BJP has managed to break the opposition ranks, both the Shiv Sena and the NCP. But my sense after talking to lots of people on the ground is that the chemistry is not with the BJP at the moment in Maharashtra. 48 seats on offer in the state, and at the moment it will be very difficult for the NDA to repeat its 2019 performance when it won 42 seats. If Sharad Pawar, Uddhav Thackeray and Congress can stick together, and that remains a big if, they are still very much in the game in Maharashtra. Net, tough fight for NDA, slight advantage for the opposition India alliance in Maharashtra. Key state number 3, Bihar. This state, my friends, is the opposite of Maharashtra. Here the arithmetic at the moment is with the Lalu Nitish Congress opposition alliance, but the chemistry is with the BJP and its allies. Nitish Kumar in particular is seen as a leader on the decline. His party JDU is not quite the force it once might have been. And yet the fact is that the BJP will find it difficult to replicate 2019 when it won 39 out of the 40 seats. Net, tough fight state with a slight edge to the BJP in the Lok Sabha, but a decline compared to 2019. Bengal is the next key state. This is a tough state, my friends, to call. In state elections in 2021, Mamta Banerjee wiped out the BJP challenge. But in the Lok Sabha elections of 2019, the BJP had won as many as 18 of the 42 seats. Will Bengal again see a tough fight in the Lok Sabha? My view is the BJP will do well in Bengal, but not as well as it did in 2019. Mamata Banerjee's core vote is intact. The key, therefore, is what happens to the anti-Mamata vote. In a strange way, if the left doesn't join hands with Mamata, as appears likely, it might actually benefit her in the India alliance, because then the anti-Mamata vote is divided. A tie-up with the Congress, on the other hand, might help Mamata Banerjee consolidate her vote. Net-net, slight edge to the opposition India alliance here on. Should I say, quite a sizable edge to the opposition India alliance. Key state number 5, Madhya Pradesh. In 2019, the BJP swept the state, winning 28 of the 29 seats, a remarkable performance. This is where the post-Balakot Modi factor was overwhelming, as it was in much of North and Central India in 2019. Frankly, I can't see how the BJP repeats 2019 in Madhya Pradesh in 2024. The Congress has a better chance though in the Vidhan Sabha election later this year, when local anti-incumbency will be a major factor. Key therefore is, can the Congress localize a national elections? Can it, for example, get Dalits and Adivasis to come back to its fold? Net-net, MP also is a tough fight state, but here edge to BJP in Lok Sabha. The sixth key state is Karnataka. BJP did remarkably well here too in 2019, winning 25 of the 28 seats. It lost, however, in the Vidhan Sabha polls earlier this year. So the question is, will Karnataka once again see a split verdict? Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha showing very different voting patterns. On the campaign trail in Karnataka this year, I heard many people tell me, Siddharamaiah in Bengaluru, but Modi in Delhi. I have no doubt the BJP is better placed in Karnataka in a Lok Sabha poll, especially if it works out a not so secret understanding with the JDS of the Gowdas. However, repeating 2019 won't be easy. Net-net, expect the Congress to make gains in Karnataka, but the BJP will do better than it did in the Vidhan Sabha. The seventh key state for me is Tamil Nadu. Last time the DMK Congress alliance swept the state. 2024 may be a slightly tougher fight, but the DMK-led alliance still has the edge, especially as the AIA-DMK doesn't look to have recovered fully from recent implosions within the party, and the BJP in Tamil Nadu is still a work in progress. Net-net may not be a sweep for the India alliance, but advantage to the opposition alliance. Eighth key state is Rajasthan. The BJP swept the state in 2019, won 25 out of 25. A repeat here again seems difficult. This is another key state therefore to test the durability of the Modi factor and the impact that it has in Lok Sabha elections. I do believe that Rajasthan will see a closer fight than 2019, but there is a distinct advantage to the BJP, especially in a Lok Sabha election. The ninth key state for me is Haryana. Just 10 seats on offer, but I often call it a bellwether state of North India. It is a state where the BJP swept the elections once again in 2019. The Congress is making a recovery, and I expect the Congress to do better here, especially in next year's Vidhan Sabha, where once again local factors will matter. In the Lok Sabha, it could be a different picture. As we saw in Nuh in Haryana recently, when communal violence took place, Haryana is a state that could encounter more political turbulence, where there are sharp caste divides and community antagonisms. Net-net, no BJP sweep this time, but no major losses either. My 10th and final key state, my friends, is Delhi. That's right, the National Capital Region. Just 7 seats on offer, but in my view, Delhi often gives you a sense of urban voting trends. Now, the key factor here, of course, is the Congress-Aam Aadmi Party alliance. Can it hold? Can it work? This week, we've seen acrimony between the two sides, a reminder that there are still past scars that are relatively raw. But the fact is, if the Congress and AAP work out an alliance in Delhi, then there are at least 2 or 3 seats that the India opposition alliance can wrest from the BJP, seats like Chandni Chowk or East Delhi. My belief is that Delhi will give us a real sense to some extent of whether this India opposition alliance has the potential to work on the ground and scale up or not. The states I've listed, my friends, are as holding a key to the 2024 elections account for 358 seats out of 543. The BJP-led NDA alliance had won an astonishing 257 of these, or 2/3 of these, in 2019. The BJP also has 2 more states where they have a clear edge, Gujarat and Assam. So while the BJP may suffer double-digit losses in Maharashtra, Bihar, Karnataka, possibly Bengal, even an MP, it is still in pole position to be around 250 plus seats on its own. Maybe that is Mr. Modi's calculation too, when he appeared so confident of a hat-trick while addressing the country at Red Fort. Can anything change? Of course it can. This is Indian politics, and the hawa or the momentum does shift. In the weeks ahead, on the straight bat, from time to time, I will look closely at some of these X factors. For now, it's advantage NDA, but the advantage isn't nearly as big as it appeared only a few months ago. Clear advantage? Yes, clear advantage. Done deal? Aayega to Modi hi, as the BJP supporters claim? Not quite yet. Think about it. That's it on the straight bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar.